Good morning, children. Welcome to science class. So, in science, we are learning the 19th block, which is simple machines. And yesterday, we have learned that a simple machine is a machine which makes our work easier and faster, isn't it, children? So, in the second topic, we are going to learn the different types of simple machines. Okay, so please open your science content book, children, and turn to page number 118, 118. Okay, so in this different types of simple machines, children, you have the first one as inclined plane. Okay, so inclined plane, can you see in the picture, children? Yes, in your content book you have a picture, inclined plane to load trucks. Okay, so this is a simple machine that helps us to lift heavy object. Okay, and also it also helps us to bring the heavy object from a height to the ground easily. Okay, that means if you make a inclined plane, then you can put the heavy object on that inclined plane, and it's directly, it's by itself, it can come down easily. Okay, so some of the examples of this inclined planes can be your slide. When you play, yes, you climb the steps and you sit on the slide, and you yourself will be coming down, isn't it? That is the example of an inclined plane. Okay, and also slanted roads are the example of inclined plane, and also the ramps. Okay, here we, what is the help that inclined plane gives us is that it reduces the effort to move the heavy objects, especially when it has to be moved to a height. Okay, so it makes us to put less effort. Okay, next you have wedges. Okay, so wedge is a simple machine which is made up of two inclined planes joined together. Okay, if you see in the picture, children, see, can you, if you see, observe properly, the axe will be like two slanted surfaces joined together. Okay, like this, let me show you, like this. Okay, here it will be like pointed, so this is one slanting line and this is one slanting plane which is joined together, and this part becomes very sharp. Okay, and it is used to cut the strong pieces easily. Okay, that is wedge. Okay, if you have to take an example, the best example would be the axe. Two inclined planes are joined together so that it breaks down the strong objects. Okay, it can cut the strong objects easier. Okay, a knife, if you observe knife also, if you cleanly observe, then you can see two inclined planes joined together for knife also. Okay, it's very negligible if you see normally. If you notice very keenly, then you can observe. Okay, next you have levers in your next page, page number 19, 119. Okay, lever is also a simple machine that is used to lift the heavy objects. Can you see here, children, how it is made? Yes, so adjusting with the fulcrum, we can lift the heavy objects with less effort. Okay, and if you see in your content book, children, you have the types of levers. Yes, so can you see in the picture, children? The first picture, you have a blue rod, isn't it? That is called the stiff rod. Okay, or stiff bar, and which can move. Okay, which can move on a fixed point called fulcrum. Can you see the triangle? That is your fulcrum. Okay, and this stiff bar can move. Okay, children, and if you see the load is nothing but the heavy object, you can say, whatever heavy objects you want to move. So that part is called load or load arm, the heavy object where you place it. Okay, and the other end is your effort. That means your energy, your force you apply to lift that object, that heavy object, is called force arm. Okay, so and how does it work? The closer the object is to the fulcrum, the easier it is to move your object. That means the object should be close to this fulcrum, then it will be easier for us to lift that object, that heavy object. Okay, here you can see, so if effort and load are equal, then the fulcrum is in the middle, isn't it? So here you can take an example of scissors. You can see effort where you put your fingers, isn't it? Load is what you place to cut, for example, your paper. And fulcrum is the joining part of two scissors. Okay, so that is the first level. Okay, and the next one, your effort and the load are one beside the other, and the fulcrum is at the last end. That is your wheelbarrow. Can you see, children? So the handles, you'll place your handles, you apply your effort, and that there, in that one, in that cart, you place the heavy load, and that is balanced with the fulcrum which is on the wheel, isn't it? So with the help of wheel you can move this heavy object. But where is the fulcrum? Where is this lever? It's at the other side. Effort, load, and then you have fulcrum. Yes, so example is wheelbarrow. And next you have the third type, which is load is placed, beside that your effort will be there, and the fulcrum will be at the end. Okay, can you see in the picture, children? The twister, load you will place at the starting. Okay, in the middle you will touch, you will hold it, you will apply your force. Yeah, isn't it? And at the end the fulcrum will be there, which will be helping us to pick it up or pluck it out. Okay, with twister you will pluck it out, or else you can take the kitchen utensil also, which we use, the taunts. That is also the example of third lever. Okay, children. Now, next, please turn your page. This is about levers, children. Now, turn your page 120, 120. Then you have pulleys. So, pulleys are the combination of a wheel and a rope. Okay, can you see in the picture, children? A wheel, and one end of the rope you have the load, and the other end you have to apply your effort. You have to pull it. Then the heavy objects come. Why? Because as it is a wheel, it reduces the effort we have to do. If you directly lift it, will be very heavier, and but if you use this pulley and lift that heavy object, it requires less effort, less force. Okay, okay, children, this is about pulley. Now you have screw. Okay, screw you all know, to tighten the things, isn't it? When two objects are placed together, you can fix it together continuously, like for long period of time, with that screw, isn't it? It is one of the most commonly seen simple machine. Okay, when two inclined planes are placed together and have to place together, then they fix it with the screw. Yes, they sometimes they just press it, sometimes they rotate and fix it. Okay, sometimes they raise it and fix it. Okay, so that the things are tightened together. Okay, next you have wheels and axles. Okay, so the best example is your cycle, children. Okay, you have wheels, isn't it? Yes, and then you have a rod that goes through the wheels. Okay, both the wheels, in between you can see. Yes, this makes the things to move things from one place to another. Okay, at the same time. Okay, so here you can take the examples of wheels of your cars, roller skaters, door knots, bicycles, whichever is moving with the help of two wheels. Okay, children. So this is about the different simple machines what we use in our day-to-day life. Okay, these are few. There are many more also. Okay, children. So for this topic, I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them and write it in your classwork. And also read the content book, page number 118, 119, and 120. If you find any word difficult for you, you can include that also and underline the keywords in your content book. Okay, now coming to your question answers, list four everyday examples to use of inclined planes. Okay, so if you see hospitals children, when people are moving in a wheelchair, there you can see inclined panel, so that wheelchairs can move on that instead of the steps, isn't it? There also you can see inclined plane. Yes, and when things heavy objects have to be placed in the truck, then also inclined planes are used, isn't it, children? And in the water parks, water slides you have, and in the parks also, the small kids will be playing in the on the slides. That is also an inclined plane. In that way, you can give as many example as you want. Okay, so this is the question where you which one you have to write it in your classwork, and please learn it, children. Coming to your next answer, what is a liver? How does it help us? Name three types of liver. Okay, so liver is a simple machine which helps us to lift the heavy objects, isn't it? And it enables one to apply less of effort. Means with less effort we can raise the heavy objects. That's what we have learned, isn't it? And we have learned about three types of levers, isn't it? So I have written these. So write these two answers in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your other question, what is a pulley made of? It is made of wheel and rope, isn't it? How does it help in drawing water from the well? Children, if you see in villages, people get the water from the wells. Yes, some use this wheel and rope to lift get the water, so that it will be easy for them to get the water from the well. But if you don't use wheel and rope, then it becomes difficult for them to get the water from the well. Okay, so that is the one of the best examples for pulley. Okay, now he is telling us how we can explain it. So there is a groove on the wheel around the rope, around which rope is fixed. It helps in drawing water from the well by applying effort in the downward direction. That means we'll be pulling out, isn't it? So we are pulling the rope in the downward direction. Yes, which is very convenient. Pushing up will become difficult. Pulling down is easy. So that becomes easy and convenient. Okay, in this way the effort will be less, so that we can get the water from the well. Okay, so write these three answers in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book. Here children, you have 2 pages of volume book here, S1 and S2. Inclined plane, which is the first type of simple machine what we have learned, and effort, load and fulcrum, which is the lever. Okay, so complete this, children. And coming to your next topic, which is complex machines, that I will be teaching you after the formative exams. Okay, so and for exam, I will be sending you revision on Monday. So read all the question answers, fill in the blanks, whatever I have given in your revision. Okay, go through the volume book also. Okay, children, and don't use the capital letters in between. Use them at the starting of the sentence, or when you're writing a name, or after the full stop. Okay, and leave some spaces in your answer from word to word. Okay, and also in the fill in the blanks also, don't use the capital letters. Okay, when you are writing, or if the blank is at the starting of the sentence, then only use the capital letter, children. If you are writing in the middle, don't use it. I have sent in the capital letters because it was the starting of the sentence for those words, isn't it, when I was sending the answers. So don't write the capital letters. Okay, only if the blank is about a name of a thing or a place or a person, then you write the capital letter. Okay, otherwise please use the small letters. Okay, children, prepare well for your exam and write well, children. And if you are unable to fit the answer in the place I have given, please use the right side of the page so that you can complete the answer. Okay, so all the best for your exams, children. See you in the next class, children. Bye.